Talking Transportation, T-Talk videos on Transportation TV.
What does Local Motors do? We can make a vehicle 5 times faster with 100 times less capital because we bring so many more people to bear. That is not something that Tesla can do. That is not something that any other company that's been built to date has had the guts to do, and our team and our community has made that possible.
Jay Rogers is the CEO and co-founder of LM Industries. According to the company's website, LM Industries debuted the world's first 3D printed car. Today, LM is manufacturing Ollie, a low-speed, autonomous, electric, cognitive shuttle. Here's Rogers delivering his T-Talk titled Mobility Revolution in September 2018 at the AASHTO annual meeting in Atlanta.
Back in 2005, I was a Marine deployed in Iraq, and I was really frustrated by the equipment that we were fighting with. The Humvees that we were driving with were designed for use during the Vietnam War, and things needed to change. So going back to the drawing board was it was something that was innate inside me. So I began to think about, how could you do it better? What does that drawing board look like? The internet was clearly staring us in the face. I started with the thing that was the easiest to do, and that was to build a community of people that were like-minded and galvanize them onto a site. They're not our community, but today 200,000 people are the community that we steward at Local Motors. And so we have put a site together for them at launchforth.io, and the concept there is launching forth into new ideas. And Ollie is one of them. They do co-creation, and co-creation means that we bring them together in order to be able to work on amazing projects that otherwise wouldn't be seen. If you do business with us, it's because we can bring a new vehicle to market in less time, with less capital, because we put more minds to work. A microfactory does this. It uses chemistry, physics, software, electrical engineering to make a new product real that you didn't see last year. But we challenged ourselves in the Oak Ridge National Lab back in 2013 to design and build the world's first 3D printed car. And it definitely was a viral shot heard around the world. We debuted it in Chicago at the International Manufacturing and Technology Show, and even we didn't know what was going to happen. But when we hit start, 40 hours later, a car popped out the other end of the printer. We put wheels on it, we put an electric motor in it, and I got in that vehicle and drove it off through the entire show with the head of the International Manufacturing Technology Show. And now I'd like to introduce Ollie. Ollie is our latest product and definitely our most successful. So these vehicles are not for highways right now. These vehicles are for in and around town, they're for private campuses, and they're for every place, the 1 to 3 mile transit that takes up 80% of those 600 million trips daily. When you are in cities or in private campuses or other places like that, there is an opportunity in the near term to do wholesale reinvention of the way we move around. Some of those places don't even have vehicles right now. But the opportunity to be able to make mobility autonomous in those places is a now thing. And what can Ollie do? Ollie can take passengers. It can take logistics. Because we can 3D print the vehicle, we don't make Ollie to do one thing, we make it so that it can do many things. And that's unique to the way in which we built the company. If we can imagine it, we can build it.
Talking Transportation, T-Talk videos on Transportation TV.